as the U.S. Department of Education launches an investigation into Baltimore City schools into alleged acts of anti-Semitism.
We really want to make sure that, the students in Baltimore City public schools and faculty and staff are protected and served justice.
This complaint from the Anti-Defamation League says City Schools has knowingly allowed its schools to become hostile environments for Jewish students. After more than a dozen complaints, they say City Schools has failed to take action. Some of the incidents include a teacher directing Nazi salutes and instances of bullying, with students making hateful comments.
If these allegations are true, this is horrific, right?
Maddie Biederman, the Deputy Assistant Secretary for the Department of Education, says
there's a difference between freedom of speech and then feeling harassed and threatened and because of your race or your religion or who you are, and that's unacceptable, and the Trump administration will not stand for it.
A school spokesperson continues to reiterate they reject anti-Semitism and hate and have held students and staff accountable. But the teacher at the center of it claims his actions aren't anti-Semitic.
I think that this issue has gotten blown up out of hand, not because of what I allegedly did, but because of the kinds of things that I teach.
Patrick Ore, a teacher at Bard High School Early College, says he teaches seminar classes that touch on controversial topics. He believes a book talking about an author's experience traveling to Palestine is what kicked off the controversy.
But what I don't think is proper is coming after fair curriculum.
While he didn't go into detail, he believes it's political.
I think someone misunderstood that there's a difference between a Roman salute and a Nazi salute. When this happened, I was trying to show one group of students what it has to do with a larger issue. And when I ended the lesson, it ended with the point that before it was Heil Hitler, it was Hail Caesar.
But can't you teach the lessons around it without doing the gestures themselves?
That was improvised. It wasn't intentional. It was simply to make a point.
Well, he says the Jewish student wasn't directly in front of him at the time. He said he was aware there was a Jewish student in the class.
But that didn't give you pause to doing the gesture or not?
I wouldn't do the gesture right in front of a student like that. Like, that'd be insensitive. But if I'm talking to African-American students, talking about the connection between their interests and the Jewish community's interests, I think that makes sense.